As we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
And you have to.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Rocco Bergman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Guillen ranging back to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Rocco Bergman stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he hit a changeup, so we'll see if he sees that pitch again. He didn't really crush it, but he got enough of it to get it out of here.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Crenshaw. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Rocco Bergman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our Topps player. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Rocco Bergman will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Rocco Bergman is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crenshaw ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey now, here we go.
Rocco Bergman will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Rocco Bergman.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big
have a
deal.
look.
Get the next guy.
Jennings calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. Rocco Bergman will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Number 5, shortstop, Rocco Bergman.
And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3. Rocco Bergman will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Velasquez moves over. 2 gone. Rocco Bergman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Bounce to first.
Dig.
Scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Rocco Bergman steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Velasquez is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out. Rocco Bergman will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Rocco Bergman will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it cost him and goes right by him. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Rocco Bergman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
No strike.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Rocco Bergman gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded. Rocco Bergman stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
The batter number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rocco Bergman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No. Rocco Bergman digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Hey, like again, like
Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Oh, he makes the stop. The throw in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game. Rocco Bergman will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. In there, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
A pause, and the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Velasmil moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, digging in to try it again, Rocco Bergman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rocco Bergman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Velasmil giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Rocco Bergman steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bergman is retired, and there's 1 away. Rocco Bergman stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, one time right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hey, see it driving. Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Milton is up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Final lights.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Rocco Bergman will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Bounce to first. Hernandez scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Rocco Bergman digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We've seen some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom. Rocco Bergman will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Guillen. He's got it 1 away. Rocco Bergman will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly